like such a YouTuber for making this video. This is my makeup collection back here, and it's not extensive, okay? So it's more than like your average girl, okay? But we know I like makeup, so you know, I always kind of do a little bit above average when it comes to that stuff. But it's definitely not as crazy as like a lot of these girls here on YouTube, because I actually bought pretty much a lot of the stuff here. And I've been, you know, it's only been about 3 years since I've actually collected most of this stuff. So a whole lot in 3 years. That's what YouTube will do to you. Anyway, this is my makeup collection. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. So first up, we have just my random lip glosses, Almay, NYX butter glosses, and these containers I got over at Marshall's, or TJ Maxx rather, and I don't love them because they're not very steady. I had to kind of stack them on top of each other, but so this is my LA Girl Pro concealers, which I absolutely really love, and then I've just got some random NYX single eyeshadows in here as well. And down below I've got my my drugstore eye pencils and shadow sticks, Jordana, NYX. I don't use these a ton, but I have them in Wet n Wild. And then over here I've got my lip glosses and lipsticks that are kind of they're sized in a way that they don't fit anywhere else. This container I picked up also. I think this one's at the dollar store. I got this. So I've got, you know, Stila, I've got NYX, I've got Blair, I've got Kat Von D, I've got Sephora. Yeah. So down here is where I keep my shadow pigment things that I got. Actually, when I first started doing YouTube, or rather before I started doing YouTube, when I first started getting into makeup, I started with these kind of pigment thingies. Elf makes a bunch of them, and I got like I think 12 or 24 for free somehow, and that's where it all started. So I was getting nostalgic. So these are my like all these stay in place, like, you know, cream shadows. These are these ones are the Maybelline Color Tattoos, which I absolutely love, and are like the best shadow bases. They are amazing dupes for, I would say, those MAC paint pots. Anyway, there's my soy candle, which I absolutely love. Soy candles burn forever. So I get these at TJ Maxx for like $5 or $6, and I'll have that junk for like 6 months. My makeup brushes are not anything fabulous. I'm sorry. They're Elf. They're you know, they're Sedona Lace. There's some Sephora. There's some Real Technique brushes that I absolutely love. And then I've got my Beauty Blender sponges that are falling everywhere, but I love those too. Actually, I use the Real Beauty Blender sponges because the bootleg ones don't work as well. Then I've got my Too Faced melted lipsticks and my LA Girls lip paints in the same container because they look so similar, but they're not similar in consistency. I got to review those. So over there to the right on these little red containers are my JCat Beauty Powderholic lipsticks rather, which I'm going to be reviewing soon. And now I've got the NYX matte lipsticks as well, which I've never reviewed, and let me know if you want me to review them. Some of my MAC lipsticks as well. And behind there, I've got my Elf HD Shadow blushes, or rather HD blushes, and they are super pigmented but hard to use for me. Then I've got these Maybelline lip glosses that I love, and I forget what they're called, but I love them. And I've got my OCC lip tars in the back there. And then I've got my JCat Beauty lip paints as well in the back there that are my OCC lip tar dupes. So over here is where I keep most of my MAC makeup. So I've got my MAC single shadows, and I've got my MAC lip pencils and my MAC blushes. I think that one's called Lovejoy, and I absolutely love it. And some mineralized skin finishes. And then I've got my MAC, some of these are MAC pigments and sets, or rather pigments and items from holiday sets that are old. And then I've got my NARS blushes in here. I've got 2 Taj Mahal and Albatross and like a random illuminator, more lipsticks, more MAC lip glasses, and then some NARS lipsticks. So that's it over here. So let's go ahead and just check out what's going on in my drawers. First thing, of course, we get to look at Mr. iPig. My iPig, I got him a couple of years ago, and I love him because you have to be able to listen to music when you're doing makeup. And then here in my top drawer, I've got my Wet n Wild Mega Last lipsticks, and I've got tons of them, obviously. Some of them are duplicates. Obviously, there's not that many in the line. Just some drugstore lipsticks, some Milani. Some of them are discontinued. I do have some Chanel lipsticks in there. Do you see those? Random, right? And then I've got my lip pencils, and these are all drugstore lip pencils. And I just recently got into lip pencils, to be honest. I really didn't know how to really use them before, and I'm still kind of learning. And then in here, I've got my my Wet n Wild, all my Wet n Wild palettes and things. And then I also have my eyelash collection, and my favorite eyelashes are not the red cherry ones, but the Sonia Kashuk lashes that I absolutely love. And I get those at Target. They're perfect. And then over here, I've got random hair products. And then I've got also some blushes, some loose powder blushes, e.l.f. Bare Minerals, and also I believe that company is called The Body Needs, which is another independent indie, makeup company. And then I've got some Milani single eyeshadows and some more loose pigments. I've got a lot of room in these drawers, okay? So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Next up is my skincare drawer, and this is just, I have hormonal acne, which I've mentioned to you guys before, and so this is Retin-A that prescribed by my doctor, and so I also have, the Clarisonic, and it's actually in my shower, but my MAC, there you see my Olay cleansing brush, but then I also have my MAC makeup removers, which I don't love. I don't know if I heard they were great, but I don't love them. We're almost to the end. So down here, I've got my Lorac Pro palette. So just got a lot of my palettes in this bottom drawer. So that's the Lorac Mega Pro palette. Isn't she beautiful? And just some random other palettes in there, right? And so down here, I have just some Coastal Scents blushes that are amazingly pigmented, and I rarely use. I really need to use them more, but they're amazing. And I've got another palette in there. It's a Too Faced Naughty or Nice palette that I got over the holidays. We're almost done, right? And I also have these Milani blushes. That one wasn't Milani, but those are Milani blushes in there. And there's the palette. You can see it really quickly. And I think that's it. And just some random Shany Cosmetics palette. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching my makeup collection video. And be sure to hit up my blog at www.lisaalamo.com.